Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are staring down the barrel of a lot of rain, a lot of wind. It starts just lightly kind of raining after lunchtime. And then tonight, the drive home, the commute, you get the heavy stuff all the way through the overnight till about 3, 4 in the morning. Tomorrow, 2 to 4 inches of rain, a lot of wind. Yeah, this is a big event.
A lot of flooding issues. It's not going to be pretty at all.
Yeah. And, if you're home from work early enough, no problem. But if you are stuck in those commutes at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, and you're on the major highways, look, if you take it slow, you should be okay. But it went like a lot of wind, heavy downpours, heavy rain coming our way. So, maybe get home a couple minutes early, hunker down.
Yeah, work from home, call it a half day, whatever you got to do.
Yeah. So, all right, we, a lot of articles and things I want to get to, but we have to continue just for a moment. Some things we were talking about earlier in the hour. Off the air, I like opening my mouth to discuss things, but then it comes back to bite me. Cande would not stop. Now she is afraid that she will not. You're afraid you're not going to have enough food for.
No, I said, so maybe pizza's not the best idea. And you said, I can't say anything. You're just like my wife. I give one little critique and you think it's personal and you go running with it.
It's good. Do I sound like that? That's good.
Yes, that's how you sound.
I don't think you need to over order or prepare. Maybe a half tray of penny alla vodka or something. Like, could we get a little something? Because originally I thought it was you and Brian and your son's family of 3. So 5 people, pizza, rotisserie, chicken, and a salad. That's actually nice. That's fine. That'll work. But then you added in about 4 to 5 other people and possibly another dog. All right?
So no other dog. I can promise you that.
So now I think, when we go to my parents' house in Rockaway, our big thing is we'll order from the pizza place, but, we'll get Italian, but we get a bunch of stuff. We'll get a pizza, we'll get salads, we'll get chicken franchise, we'll get some penne, we'll get some meatballs, we get,
Wow, and there's only 7 of you.
Right, well, we always like a little extra for leftovers, so maybe, can you make a bowl of pasta, maybe a little pasta to go along with it? That would be nice, don't you think?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
It would be nice. Someone else have the party. I'm so over it. I've been wanting to take down the Christmas decorations, and they're up because they're coming, and they want to see the Christmas stuff. And why me, God? Why?
All right.
Do my holiday parties never work out?
All right, we're going to move on to something else. And by the way, if you want to hear the full conversation of that, later on, we put the replay up at licountry.com. You can catch everything we discussed about a half hour ago. I had a conversation. So yesterday, I took Leah to her trainer. 1 day a week, she is with a personal trainer to work on speed and conditioning, Cande.
Speed and conditioning. Oh, yeah.
Right.
I'm working on that today, too.
Her name is Jen. I've known her for a long time. This is I would say this is the girl. She's a woman now, but this is the girl who 20 years ago started training me. Remember, we had that whole thing on the air where I
started training you. That's funny.
Remember that when I had to go train?
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed every moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Jen, her name is Jen Majette, and she is an all-star lacrosse player who's a Long Islander. She played in the Smithtown area, I believe, and then she was a 4-year starter, I think, at Hofstra, and she's very good. She runs lacrosse clinics, and she's very, very good. So she's been working on speed and training for Leah on the tennis court and conditioning.
Right.
And yet yesterday, Leah's taking a break, and she's drinking water, and Jen says, you're supposed to drink half your body weight a day in water. And I said, wait a
What?
second. I said, wait a second. Wait a second. Now,
That's
I
all
have
I
not...
would do all day is drink water. What?
I have not Googled this. She said, so she goes, no, yeah, like if you really want to be healthy, half your body, you're supposed to, get some exercise and throughout the day and drink and half your body weight. And I'm like, so I'm doing the math, and I'm like, that's well over 100 ounces of water.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well
have
over a gallon. Like they tell you to drink 64 ounces. Now we're upping that?
Yeah, I'm like almost doubling 65. I'm not to that point,
Wow.
but
Now, listen, that ain't happening.
that's a lot
And
of
then
water.
I've read articles where they said that that's a myth. You don't have to drink that much water.
Mm,
I don't know who to believe, but
no,
I'm going with the old adage, 8 glasses a day.
I
But
do feel
I don't
better.
even get to do that every day.
I feel better when I drink water for sure, but that's a lot of water. So she's a big proponent of drinking as much. Obviously there are limits. You've seen people have drowned themselves by drinking too much water. You've seen those
Someone
stories?
actually died from intaking too much water.
Right,
That
right.
was pretty recently, and I'm sure there's other people. So, yeah, listen, everything in moderation.
But yeah, we were talking about water. I was like, wow, we
Wow.
gotta talk about that. But she's a heck of a trainer. Gotta tell you, she trains like young lacrosse kids. I mean, just insane, fantastic stuff. So I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna try. I'm not drinking half my body weight, but I will try to drink more water. I will try to do that for my.
I'm gonna have some right now.
All right, do it. Take a sip. All right. Candy, couple of things. This is a quick one. Then we'll get into one of the stories I wanted to really get into. Did you see? Luckily, everyone was okay. The Alaska Airlines flight where the door flew out.
Yes, that's so scary.
Okay, so we could talk about this freely. Nobody died. Everyone was good. So let's have a little fun with this. The door plug, as it's called, the refrigerator-sized panel, ripped off while they were in midair, flew out. It was found in the backyard of a Portland area teacher named Bob, and the National Transportation Safety Board is going to collect it. But here's the bigger thing. 2 cell phones were found from the flight that fell 16,000 feet to the ground. One of them, it's an iPhone, one of them works perfectly, no damage to the phone.
Wow.
It is intact.
Now that could be an advertisement for that phone.
No doubt. And it was even open. The phone was open to a picture of the person's baggage claim receipt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Incredible.
Now, the guy who was sitting there who had that unfortunate seat, it blew his shirt right off of him.
Did that happen? Really?
Yes.
It blew his shirt off. Wow.
Off.
What kind of shirt? Was it? That's
I'm not sure
incredible.
what kind of shirt, but he was taking selfies with some of the other passengers with no shirt on because it got blown off.
That is wild. Boy, are we happy nobody got hurt in that.
That's a miracle.
Yeah. All right, on to the next. This is interesting. So here's the top 3 products, the most interesting products somebody wrote an article about. There's a Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas, and the media got to preview some of the new gadgets. Here are the top 3. Now, there's one extra. This is honorable mention. There is a voice-activated bidet. I love my bidets, Candy.
Bidet.
All right. It works with Alexa, and you can say stuff to it like, turn on the water, make it hotter, activate the dry sequence.
Dear.
You can talk to it, all right? So
I just got some visions in my head that were not good. Go ahead.
you imagine you're hosting a party and you hear people in there talking to your bidet. All right. Here are, by the way, that's like an expensive one. My father-in-law installed these $30 attach-on bidets that you just attach to the toilet and hooks up to the water and whatever. $30 each, and they are we when we go on vacation and we don't have them, we wonder how we survive. I mean, they are fantastic. They are fantastic. They really,
All right.
really.
I might have to go the bidet way.
All right. Here's the top 3 gadgets. 2 brothers from Switzerland came up with a new cat door. If you're a cat person, this doesn't do anything for me, but if you're a cat person, this door is called Flappy, and it prevents cats from bringing dead mice and other animals into the house. When the cat is about to go through the flap, AI detects when another animal might be in its mouth or with it, and it will not open the flap until they drop the mouse or whatever they have with them. Yeah. Now, this must be a major cat issue. I have no idea. But
Well, if you have a cat that goes outside, they'll bring you like a mouse, and they'll it's like a present for you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, disgusting. No. But that is one of the top products at the new electronics show in Vegas. Here's number 2. A brand called Sevi. It's a new oven that they claim is as fast as a microwave. Yeah, and they claim it does not give chicken and other meat that rubbery texture like a microwave. It literally is, things will come out as if they're cooked in an oven, but they're as fast as a microwave. You can also bake in it and supposedly make a cake in under 4 minutes in this contraption.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yep. That is a new product being unveiled in Vegas at this show. And the number 1, LG, the company LG, has what they call a see-through TV. And it's called the OLED T, and T stands for transparent. When the TV is shut off, it is not on, you can see right through it like a window, so it makes your room look bigger. It doesn't feel like your room is closed off with a television. What do you think of that?
I think anything that makes the room look bigger is a good thing.
You imagine, you shut the TV off, and it's almost like it's not there. You can, it's there, but you can look through it. It's like having nothing there, pretty much. Yeah, I thought
interesting.
Yeah, so that's the number 1 new product.
I'm not running out to buy one, but it sounds very interesting.
All right, there you go. Vegas show, a consumer electronics show in Vegas, unveiling some new stuff. We have plenty to do. Your next Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment comes up in less than 20 minutes. National Days, good news stories late in the 8 o'clock hour. Got some other articles and topics for you as well, including some everyday disrespectful things that we have to deal with. What are the tops on that list? Cande, the weather, we're going to get rain starting this afternoon. The heavy stuff, 2 to 4 inches, about 5, 6 o'clock tonight for the commute home, all the way through the overnight. 2 to 4 inches, heavy, heavy winds and rain. Be careful later on. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.